Hi, welcome. My name is Moharet, and this tarot reading is for Aries. Aries suns, okay? No Aries moons, no Aries risings, just Aries suns. The reason being is that this is a general reading, and if I'm reading for several people, if I include Aries moons and Aries risings, I have to include more information, which isn't as appealing to me as just speaking to one group of individuals. So that's how come I did it this way in these group of readings that I did this week. But if you're an Aries sun, you're welcome to watch this video. I mean, you're welcome to watch this video even if you're not an Aries sun, but if you're watching in order to be able to glean some information, then yes, this is for Aries suns. And if you're watching for another person who's an Aries sun, that's fine too. So my name is Moharet. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well today. I have a 7-card tarot spread. 7 tarot card spread called Outer Attitude, Inner Truth. And I will just go over what the 7 cards represent. So the first card represents inner truth about what you want. The second card represents outer attitude towards achievement. The third card represents inner truth about what you need. The fourth card represents outer attitude about values. The fifth card represents inner truth in regards to your feelings. The 6th card represents outer attitude in regards to reactions. And the 7th regard is in regards to future inner truth to be revealed. So it does sound a little complicated, but I will hopefully be able to bring the whole message together and give you insight into what the message is telling you. So I did shuffle my cards already, so I'm just going to go ahead and lay them out. For Aries suns. 1, 2. Go. I just ate, so I'm like fighting my digestion system right now, not wanting to burp on camera and stuff. I know that's kind of maybe TMI, too much information, but all right, Aries suns. What is the first card about inner truth about what you want? Ooh. We have the Hanged Man for inner truth about what you want. So it's card number 12 in the Major Arcana. So for inner truth about what you want, I'm feeling that you are comfortable being uncomfortable. I'm feeling that you are used to feeling uncomfortable in a certain sense. Maybe you haven't always been used to that, but you've been put in so many situations where you have been uncomfortable, Aries. In this, and that has created somebody within you who is not afraid to be uncomfortable if it's going to bring about a greater good. And so with the Hanged Man, it's about enlightenment in an uncomfortable position. As you see, his head is glowing with light and he's hanging from one foot, but he's almost doing like a certain pose that is actually causing him to have better circulation, in the sense that he's kind of crossed his leg over, makes him a little bit more balanced, a little bit more composed. Maybe not so much good circulation, but you know, sometimes they do have those people that hang upside down in order to cause a circulation of blood to go to their head. So who knows how long this will last, but the idea that you are waiting for a cycle to come to pass, and possibly even a cycle to end. It's really about waiting. It's a waiting situation. It's about seasons coming and seasons going. It's about insight, enlightenment, and intuition. So for inner truth about what you want, I feel like that's something that you want. You want to be able to be enlightened. You want to be able to be intuitive. You want to be able to logically think through the difficult and uncomfortable circumstances. So the second card for outer attitude towards achievement for Aries, we have the 10 of Cups. So outer attitude towards achievement with the 10 of Cups. So with the Hanged Man being inner truth about what you want, For outer attitude towards achievement, it's really like you're putting on a situation with the hangman being inner truth about with the hangman being inner truth about what you want being enlightenment, and with the outer attitude towards achievement being that of harmony. So this is the outer attitude towards achievement card, and it's in regards to harmony. It's in regards to making everything better. And so for outer attitude for Aries, I would say that you are acting in a way that is going to bring about the best for everybody. You're really taking into account the people around you. You're really looking for that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, really looking for that big break, really looking for that situation where you can really feel at peace and in abundance. Maybe even the idea of being with family, waiting for better days ahead. So for outer attitude, it's really about acting in a sense that you are looking to create harmony for you and for the people around you, really looking for the betterment of people around you. So for inner truth about what you need, the card number 3 for Aries, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Interesting, because we had the 10 of Cups and now we have the 3 of Cups. And as you may know, the 3 of Cups, the cups are a representation of emotion and feelings and fluidity between emotions. And so you have the 3 of Cups for inner truth about what you need, which is about celebration. But because the card was in reverse, I almost feel like for inner truth about what you need, it's almost like you need to celebrate yourself. Really take into account everything you've accomplished and everything that you are still accomplishing, Aries, and really celebrating who you are, celebrating by perhaps taking yourself for a coffee or doing something nice for yourself, maybe taking a bubble bath, or maybe going for a nature walk somewhere that you love to walk, or buying something nice for yourself, really rewarding yourself for who you are and all the good that you have created through your life. And so for this card being inner truth about what you need, it's actually something that you need to do for yourself. You need to show yourself self-love and self-care and really take into account all the goodness within you, and allow yourself to celebrate for yourself. And if people want to celebrate with you, that's fine, but I think that it needs to start with you celebrating yourself, my Aries. So for outer attitude about values for Aries, we have the Justice card. So outer attitude about values. So I guess that's kind of straightforward and nice for me. The idea that justice is something that you have as a value, that sense of fairness. This being card 11, the sense of using your logic and also using your intuition and using them in tandem with the idea that there's the sword here, which signifies the mind and holding the mind upright. That idea that you want the greater good of humanity. And with the balances here, that idea that you are using your wisdom, that idea of the experience that you've had in life and the experiences that you have gone through in order to really cause that to be a value within yourself, that you want the betterment of humanity. And I think that's really amazing. But I also think that we are talking about you, because we had the Hangman for the first card, which was inner truth about what you want. That idea that you do want enlightenment, but that idea that you're not a foreigner to being uncomfortable in order to achieve enlightenment. And with the outer attitude towards achievement, you had the 10 of Cups, the outer attitude being not causing any unnecessary problems in order to achieve. And then with the third card, we had inner truth about what you need, that idea that you need to celebrate yourself. And then the fourth card being your values, being that of justice. And then the fifth card for Aries is inner truth in regards to your feelings. Okay, so we have the Empress. Inner truth in regards to your feelings for the Empress. The Empress is one of motherhood. It's like you don't have to be a mother to associate with this card. You could be somebody who takes care of your brothers and sisters, or you can be somebody who takes care of your friends, somebody who a lot of people will turn to when they want some good advice, or when they want to feel loved or appreciated. So for the outer attitude about this was the inner truth in regards to your feelings, card number 5. Yeah. So for inner truth in regards to your feelings, I almost feel like you wish that you also had that person that you could turn to and feel the same way that you make other people feel. And I think that you have that because you have the Empress card for inner truth in regards to your feelings. I think that there might be somebody in your mind that you were thinking of that actually has your back, and somebody that you can turn to and feel like they're like a mother figure to you, or a nurturing person who has your best at heart. And with the Venus sign here, it's also about love. So somebody that you know that you are truly loved by, somebody maybe that's on your mind that you've been thinking about for a while, maybe that you need to call or get in touch with. It doesn't have to be necessarily your mother or your father if that was the person who brought you up, but it could be just thinking about that person and creating something nice for them, whether that be creating a letter, maybe writing them a letter, something nice, or making them something pretty like a piece of art, or it could be giving them a phone call and seeing how they're doing, possibly somebody on your mind that you are grateful for, who has caused you to be successful in your life. It could be a teacher, maybe somebody that you're thinking of who's a teacher who has caused you to become this amazing person who cares about humanity, my Aries. So for outer attitude in regards to reactions, I just want to say that I'm reading the cards one by one, but when I turn them all over, I might have another message to speak about. So okay, so the sixth card for Aries is outer attitude and reactions. We have the Temperance card. There's a lot of positivity surrounding you, my Aries babies. With the Temperance, it's really, with the Temperance being outer attitude and reactions, that idea that your reactions are including patience, and the ability to wait for things to happen. It's almost like when you plant a seed into the ground and you have to water it and put it in the sunlight and wait for it to grow. That idea that for you, with the sixth card being outer attitude and reactions, really having not just a neutral reaction to people, but having a reaction of really helping them to be able to see things in a different light, really lending them that that idea of having passion for life. I really feel like, especially since you are fire signs, Aries, that idea that with the Temperance, I feel like with the red wings, that color of fire with the red, it's almost like the passion that you have gives you wings. You know how they say Red Bull gives you wings? Well, it's like your passion gives you wings. Your passion is your creativity, your drive, your zest for life, your outlook on life, and how it's always a magical creation for you to create this world for yourself and for people around you who come into your bubble, who come into your space. It's almost like you want to create this amazing environment, this like magical environment for them, Aries, that really causes them to feel like they are magical beings themselves, and like they're in some kind of fairy tale or some sort of like magical Disney movie. Like excuse me, I'm thinking about my sister, Miriam, and how she's an Aries and how that's how she always makes me feel. And I love her, and I hope that she takes into account this reading, that she does celebrate herself as well. So this is for all you Aries, those Aries suns. The last card we have is Future Inner Truth to be Revealed. And we have the King of Cups. So this is about a future inner truth to be revealed. So maybe not right now, but in the near future, you will be like this King of Cups. It's funny because when I saw this card written about, it's funny because it's almost like he wants to step off the throne. You see, like this king has got his foot like almost ready to like run away from being in charge, and yet because he's the King of Cups and because he has so many emotions, but he has to rule, he has the scepter. So it's almost like the idea that you, my Aries babies, have a lot of leadership ability. Of course, your card is the Emperor, right, for Aries? But with this King of Cup, with the inner truth being revealed, it's about you really taking responsibility for the fact that you are like the Emperor, because you are the Aries suns. And you have that ability to lead, to take charge. You're acting with patience, yes, with the Temperance card. You're acting with love with the Empress card that you had here as well. You had the Temperance card with patience. You had the Empress card for love and nurturing. You had the 10 of Cups for seeing a positive light and making things happen on the outside in a positive light. You had the Justice card for being bringing justice to humanity. You had the 3 of Cups, but in reverse. But to really celebrate yourself, you see there's 3 people on this card, but it's in reverse because I want you to celebrate just you. Celebrate just you, my Aries. And you had the Hanged Man for the first card. That idea that your inner truth is that you want enlightenment. And you don't mind being uncomfortable in order to receive that enlightenment. And with the future inner truth to be revealed with the King of Cups, it's the idea that he's trying to step off the throne, but he knows he has a responsibility. And so for you, I feel like that's something that's going to be revealed to you, Aries. That inner truth that you are in charge, because you are the fire signs who rule, and you are in charge, and you have the logic, and you have the drive and the determination. But the fact that because it's the King of Cups, it's almost like you don't want to do it. It's not something that you want to do, but it's something that is inert in you. It's something that's that drive that is within you, where you have to rule even though you don't always want to, because you are the leader. You are the leaders, and you make things happen. And I feel a lot of fire energy with this reading, especially with the red wings on the Temperance card. That idea that the passion that is within you causes you to fly, causes you to create that magical atmosphere for people. With the Justice card, she's wearing a red robe. With this Celebration card, a red robe. With this Hangman card, the red tights on this person here. And then with this one, we have the red on the cape and on the crown. Really, like, you use your mind, use your body, you use your given abilities, and you use your intuition to really create that fire for people, that passion and that zest for life. Your passion for life, Aries, excuse me, is what lights other people's passion for life, and your fire and passion for life ignites other people's fire and passion for life. And don't you forget it, okay, Aries? So remember, for your future inner truth to be revealed, that idea that you may not want to have to step out and lead because maybe your emotions are getting the best of you sometimes, especially with the King of Cups and the cups signifying emotions. But that idea that with the Temperance card is that you can use temperance and patience to really make things a little bit more palatable and a little bit more easy for you to understand. And remember, you have the 10 of Cups too, that idea that there's like a happy ending to this whole reading. The happy ending being that you are the positive being who is always going to be positive and who is always going to make things happen. And please let me know if this resonated below, but also don't forget to celebrate yourself, okay? So remember to like this video if you did, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and I will see you, Aries, in my next video. Bye.